Hey friends, I'm Tamara Bailie. I wrote a new song a week or so ago, and for various reasons I'm just not putting songs together into an album just yet, so I thought I would save this one so that if we gather up songs for an album later, I'll remember how it goes. So I thought I'd share it with you this way. The story to this song is that a few weeks ago I took our daughters up to Bear Lake, and while we were there we had the opportunity to go kayaking and paddleboarding. And I had kayaked years ago with Steve when we went to Key West, but I had never been paddleboarding before. So we went out on the lake and it was this beautiful blue sky day. It was just perfect weather, and we decided to stay in where the water was shallow because safety, and you could tell where the water is shallow because the reeds grow up from the bottom of the lake. But in some areas the reeds went for so long that it was kind of impossible to get around them, so we just had to power through, and sometimes we got a little bit stuck. So we're laughing and paddling and trying to not get stuck in the reeds and trying not to fall in the lake, and we're all having a fantastic time. And McKenna and I had been practicing being mindful, and so a few times we would just kind of call out to each other across the lake, and one of us would say, we're at Bear Lake right now, like we are kayaking right now. So we're being mindful and we're enjoying ourselves, and then it's my turn to go on the paddleboard. So I get up on the paddleboard and I am practicing staying centered, both literally and metaphorically. And I'm going along and I'm trying to paddle and I'm trying to stay centered and I'm trying not to get stuck in the reeds. And there's just a lot of kind of controlled chaos going down at my feet, so I just noticed that I'm just kind of staring down and trying hard to keep it all in control. And McKenna called out to me and she said, "Mom, you're paddleboarding right now." And when she said that, I looked up at her and I just have this picture of her in my mind, and it was just, she's smiling at me from her kayak and the sky was all blue and the mountains behind her and the lake and just these reeds around, and it was just perfect. And as I looked at her, I realized that as I had been looking down at this kind of controlled chaos, I was missing a lot of the beauty that was around me. And it just caught my heart that the struggle and the beauty share the same space. But if I was only looking down at my own struggle, I was missing some of the beauty that was happening at the very same time. So when we got home, I wrote the song to kind of be my time machine back to that moment, so that I can remember how it felt when we were trying so hard to be mindful at the lake. And this song is called Row Your Boat. So many summer days, but oh so many ways to say I'm glad I'm here with you. The blue in this big sky will fade and the stars will come to take its place, but right now this is all we're meant to do. Row your boat gently down the stream. Keep on rowing when you hit the reeds, and as you can travel merrily. May this life we live be more than a dream, more than just a dream. Raise your eyes up to the shore, 'cause where you are, you weren't before, and looking down won't stop the falling in. Floating isn't guaranteed, and the struggle lives where beauty breathes. Go ahead and lean into the wind, and row your boat gently down the stream. Keep on rowing when you hit the reeds, and as you can travel merrily. May this life we live be more than a dream. Some days won't go merrily, but we live in each other's dreams. So row your boat gently down the stream.